Shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all the praise and the glory and the honors to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Rahag Wadash, which has given me the spirit and the strength to do this lesson. And I also want to give the honors to the elders and the apostles of Great Millstone that rule well and teach well through the spirit and the power of Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai. By Shalom, by Barakim to the elect, beginning with the 144,000, which I scattered abroad, and every place within the time ready to be saved. Shalom. Alright, real quick, pretty much, man, through the spirit, going to the deception, alright, via Esau, that has come upon the whole world, alright? And that is Esau, the idea of Esau, the so-called white man, being the Jews, the Israelites. Okay? Because it's a popular belief. It's a popular belief that, those people that's in the land of Israel today are the biblical Israelites. But that's the furthest thing from the truth. And what I want to do is, through the spirit today, is prove that via the scriptures. Alright? Because, matter of fact, let me get the one that we all know about, just to set the stage with that. So Revelation chapter 2. Well, it's chapter 3, Salaki. Here we go. This is Revelation chapter 3, verse 9. It says, "Behold, I will make them of the synagogue of Satan, which say they are Jews and are not, but do lie." That's right. You see, this is basically basics. Like ain't nothing. This is milk right here, man. Nothing too heavy. But what is being said here is that, hey, this is the words written in red. So look, Yahweh Shai Shai, through the spirit, that's exposing the Jewish Salakia. There's a small hats over there. Alright? Those small hats that claim that they are the Israelites. So I'm gonna read that again. It says, "Behold, I will make them of the synagogue of Satan, which say they are Jews and are not, but do lie." That's right. "Behold, I will make them to come and worship before thy feet, and to know that I have loved thee." Right. So that's saying that they are the people of the Most High. All right. But the scriptures But Yahweh Shai, through his word, is telling us otherwise. All right. And yeah, they are occupying our land, but they are not the people of that land. All right. They stole that land. They just like they stole everything else, man. You know, which brings me to the historical account, which is in 1948. All right, 1948, you had what you call the Israeli Declaration of Independence, and which sparked the Israeli and Arab war, and that resulted in the basically the fall of those Arabians, those occupying that land. All right, what's the word? Expulsion. If I'm saying the word right, of the Palestinians. All right. So and you know that's what Esau is known for doing. You know, they conquered what's not theirs. They steal what's not theirs. All right. And in that flight of the Palestinians, of the Arabians, uh, I believe it was the number. The number came up to be 700,000. All right, that they got put to flight. All right, so the Lord was working with them. Okay, the Lord was obviously working with those Amalekites. That's their biblical names. That's who they truly are, the Amalekites. Those small hats, they are Amalekites. All right, the Lord was working with them so that prophecies can be fulfilled. All right, because it was prophesied, you know, that our enemies will occupy our lands. You get many scriptures that prove that. All right, so the Lord was with them so that His word can be fulfilled. Okay, but you see, now Yahweh Shemel Shah is wounding these devils, man. These heathens, our enemies. You know, beginning with this word, this truth. All right, because this truth is exposing them. All right, and you have also the Lord is bringing terror unto them, you know, via this war, these wars that's going on over there currently. All right, which proves that they're not the people. Okay, and that's what I really want, and that's what I wanted to get into in this lesson. All right, everything that's going on over there, all the chaos, the havoc, this uh, that has flourished. All right, in our land proves that they did not fulfill the prophecy of Israel coming back into the land, because it's a prophecy. It's prophesied that we will be gathered from the nations, from the heathens, back to our land. All right, and the world believes that that happened in 1948. But pretty much gonna prove that, you know, yeah. Let me see. We're gonna prove that they are not who they say they are. Matter of fact, let's get Psalms, the 37th chapter. This is Psalms 37. Okay, yeah. This is what I want. All right, this is Psalms 37 and verse 10. It says, "For yet a little while, and the wicked shall not be. Yeah, thou shalt diligently consider his place, and it shall not be." Yup, and it says, verse 11, "But the meek," who are the meek? It's not talking about those small hats because they in a high position. All right, the world knows this. The world knows this, man. Hey, everybody knows this. They are not. The meek means to be lowly. All right, that's another title for the Israel, so-called Latinos, Native Americans, Negroes. Right, we are the meek in this world. But it says once again, but the meek shall inherit the earth. That's right. And shall delight themselves. Now this is when we return, you know, into our land, right? Receive all power under Yahweh Shah. All right. It says, once again, but the meek shall inherit the earth and shall delight themselves in the abundance of peace. That's what I want to highlight. It said they shall delight themselves in the abundance of peace. What's the opposite of peace? War. All right, which is what's going on over there in our land currently. All right, under the, you know, lordship of Amalek. All right, the small hats. But right here it says that Israel, the meek, will delight themselves in the abundance of peace. All right, that's not happening over here. Okay, because as the scripture said, there will be no more war. All right, there will be no more war. Let's see. Let's get Isaiah 61, 14th verse. I believe. Well, 61. Let me see. Let me see. Wait a minute. Here we go. Psalm 60, verse. Let me see. It's Psalm 60. trying to see where I wanna. All right, this is Psalm 60, verse 18. It says, "Violence shall no more be heard in thy land." Damn, you see that? So once again, it says, "Violence shall no more be heard in thy land, neither it's like wasting nor destruction within thy borders." You see that? I'm gonna read that again. It said, "Violence shall no more be heard in thy land, wasting nor destruction within thy borders." So they're not the people, man. They're not the Israelites, right? Because this is exactly what's going on over there right now. All right. It says, "Violence shall no more be heard in thy land." That land is what? The land of Israel, man. The land that flows with milk and honey. That fruitful land. That's the land they're speaking about right here. It said once again, "Violence shall no more be heard in thy land, wasting nor destruction within thy borders. But thou shalt call thy walls salvation and thy gates praise." See that? So, like I said, proving that the Lord is not it's like it, that they are not the biblical Israelites, and that prophecy has not been fulfilled yet. The Israelites, the true 12 tribes, have not been gathered back to our homeland yet. Right? That ain't happened yet, man. Right? Let's get Zechariah 14. Man, it's like it's probably spelled. All right, this is Zechariah 14 and 11. It says, "And men shall dwell in it, and there shall be no more utter destruction." You see that? But Jerusalem shall be safely inhabited. You see that? So nothing but war and havoc going on over there, man. Nothing but bloodshed. You got kids getting destroyed, infants being destroyed, families being, destroyed. So this is that don't relate to what this prophecy right here, man. All right, it don't relate. So hey, how about Shmuel Shai is fulfilling his word and exposing the devil, man, for their lies and their their schemes, and this is them being sought out, man, via the Spirit. So yeah, man, just wanted to bring that out. Lord is edifying to the spirit, unslocking. Lord is edifying to the body. Yahweh Shai. Until next time, Shalom.